Hello, and welcome to another edition of Good Deeds brought to you by justserve.org. If you're looking for ways to make this a better community and help the people around you, well, justserve.org is a wonderful place to start and get connected with organizations that are doing that here in the Sacramento area. Today, we are talking with Kim Kaufman, and she represents Angels for Hearts, and they're doing wonderful work with kids in our community. Welcome to Good Deeds, and thank you for the work you're doing in our community.
Oh, thank you, Sheryl, for having me. We're really, really excited. And
Yes.
I don't think enough people know that there are heart kids.
Yes.
Sadly, when you think of a heart condition, and please pardon my stereotype, but you think of an older, beer-bellied, older gentleman. You don't think of children. You don't think of women. Especially you don't think of children. And the statistics are 1 in 110 children born are born with a congenital heart defect. That's crazy. And if you could compare the statistics by the age of 19, it's 1 in 330 children have been affected with some type of cancer. But all you hear about is cancer, cystic fibrosis, autism. Those are big diseases and terminal illnesses too. But children's heart defects is the number one birth defect in the world, and nobody's talking about it because you can't see it.
Yeah, but it definitely does affect their lives. It affects their families, and that's where your organization steps in to help. Explain a little bit about what you do to help these kids.
We basically fulfill their wishes, wants, and needs. So if you've worked for big companies before, if you wanted a certain type of laptop or microphone, they're not going to just give it to you, Sheryl. They're going to be like, well, this is what you have and this works. Well, that happens in the hospital. Well, we come in and we give child life specialists wishes, wants, and needs, which are gift cards. Visa, Amazon, Target, California Pizza Kitchen, which is our national sponsor. Whatever the hospital says they need gift cards from. So the child life have funds on hand. If a parent needs a toothbrush, pajamas, a birthday present, or maybe they just need a date or to get away and take a break from the hospital for 10 minutes. Right now with COVID, it's still hard for families to come into the hospital and see the siblings and that kind of thing. Right. So we're different in that way of where we're giving child life the ability to help these heart families however they wish, want, or need. And we trust them. It's at their discretion. And lots of times they'll call us like, we have a really special need. Okay, what is it? A mom really needs this. Okay, we got it. We'll order it. Tell us which one you want, and it's done. We'll bring it down. So we're very unique in that way. And then we also started a golf program called I Heart Golf. And this year is our 10th anniversary of that, our 10th season. And we have 37 golfers where they each get a set of clubs when they start. And if they continue to play with us, they get a new set of clubs and we recycle their clubs on to other kids. We just try to give them something normal. And golf is the only sport that heart kids can play with no restrictions. It's not aerobic.
Yeah. Well, that's fantastic. And it sounds like you are helping so many kids and so many families through your programs. How can we, as the community, help you? I know there's probably many people that this has touched their families and they want to give back in some way. Can we volunteer our time? What can we do to help?
Volunteering is always wonderful. Also, if anybody, we're looking right now, somebody that knows social media, we would love someone that could help us do our social media full time, as we just can't do that on our own anymore. But if anyone likes golf, we're always looking for people that understand the game of golf that could come out and help our coaches. Our clinics are held at Haggin Oaks. We're in partnership with Haggin Oaks, the Martin Golf Foundation, and they provide coaches. But lots of times we need to provide some extra helpers because we have 37 golfers out there. Volunteering, we do medical binders for the families and care bags. We have a great group called the National National Charity League, the Granite Bay Charity, or Granite Bay chapter. They are our team of volunteers, but lots of times we can use other volunteers for other simple things, doing, maybe it's, helping me go through the storage unit, or helping us with, building an Excel sheet. There's different things that we may not know how to do that we need some help with. And so lots of times in the community, just getting those in-kind donations of help are almost just as great as a check donation. Of course, we love that too, but we're always open to volunteers, and kids were licensed and able to give service hours for schools. So if kids need to do their service hours, we can help them with that. If you like to help shop, we can shop at Christmas. You can help me go into Amazon to shop for Christmas. There's so many different areas that we do need help, and it's finding good helpers that can spend the time or spare the time. We'd be honored. And there's so many heart kids out there, you just can't see it. And I think that's the thing. With me, you can see I have oxygen, so you can see there's something wrong. But unless the child takes off their shirt, which they don't usually, you don't see the heart scar. And so I think it's just getting the word out about CHD and talking about it. And if it's one in 110 children born, more than likely, someone with a congenital heart disease or defect. You just don't know it.
It affects so many families, and that's why this work is so important that you're doing. And I'm so glad that Angels for Hearts is in our community and helping so many people. Thank you for sharing with us. We got the website up on the screen right now. So if folks want to get more information about volunteering or donating, or just more information about your services, they can visit and learn more. Thank you so much for the work you're doing and for being with us today on Good Deeds.
Thank you so much, Sheryl. And thank you for the Good Deeds program. It's a wonderful podcast. We love it. So thank you very much.